Teen Gamer here, and I'm gonna be doing the second, test run of the video, which is Kachina. We just finished Mualani, so now it's time to test out Kachina. So it's probably gonna be similar to Mualani, where we're probably gonna be testing out her climbing ability, probably, because in Mualani's test run, we got to surf on water. Yeah, that's pretty great. Alright, let's see what Kachina has to offer. It's probably going to be the same thing. We're probably just going to be doing a bunch of shenaniganery, maybe. So let's see what's up with that. Alright, so here we are in Kachina's test run. This is pretty great. I mean, we are basically at Natlan. So now, okay, yeah, it looks like we are going to be climbing up mountains. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so looks like we could just use our elemental skill right there and then ride on it. Wow, this is pretty cool, honestly. I mean, we could just travel around on this land, which is pretty great. Looks like we could just press X to get off. Oh yeah, pretty great. Looks like her movement speed's also pretty good too. We can't dash though, which sucks, but it looks like this is just pretty standard gameplay, it looks like, for Kachina. We can't dash, but it still is pretty faster than just, you know, just dashing. Yep. Okay, well, with this, she is basically the fastest climber in the game now. But it looks like she does get stopped if there is like a rugged surface. So that does suck overall. Alright, let's see her combat capabilities. Alright. We're gonna be doing a bunch of bursts right here. Alright, we're gonna be doing her elemental skill and then doing attacks right here. Yeah, so every time you can attack with her elemental skill, looks like you could spam it too, which is honestly pretty broken. Let's see her burst. Alright, yeah, so it just does big AoE geo damage, it looks like. We're gonna be doing burst right here. Let's get a bunch of our bursts back. Alright. Okay, there's one of them down. Okay, we could continue onward. Yeah, but it looks like she is pretty great overall in exploration purposes. Cause she just gets a lot of she just gets a lot of tools to work with, honestly. Alright. Let's do Kachina again and let's spam the normal. Yeah, look at that. You can spam that over and over again. Of course it's gonna consume her meter, but look at how much you could spam that for. And all you need is Night Soul points, which is pretty easy to get, honestly. As long as you, well, keep attacking the enemy, it looks like. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna be fighting this Ruin Guard over here. Alright, we're gonna be, might as well precast the burst right here. Alright, let's do Elemental Skill again. And then we can just do mashing. Yeah, there we go, and we can do burst. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she is honestly pretty cool, honestly. Besides, like, using the drill for movement purposes, it looks like you could spam the elemental skill a lot, and looks like she could be a pretty great main DPS overall. Alright, let's spam this again. Yeah, look at that. You can spam that over and over again. I guess the only downside of it is that you have 11-second cooldown, which just sucks overall for her. But still, I mean, you can take what you could get, right? So, yeah. Alright, looks like these are the last few enemies over here. So let's just finish up this test run. Alright, let's cast all of these. Let's do Goro, get the buff over here. Let's do Kachina. It looks like you can just get off of it, and then her drill just does all the work for her too. I guess we could just showcase it right now. Let's stall for a bit. Let's stall for a bit, and then let's cast her elemental skill, because it also does passive damage, and it acts like a geo construct. So we can just do that. Yeah, see, it looks like it does move around, and it does do geo damage. Yeah, so it's pretty great overall, honestly. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, well, I guess we could just showcase Kachina's moveset now. So, well, let's see her normal attack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's 4 attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me tap the button again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4 normals, okay? And we could do her elemental skill, it looks like, right here. Or you can move around a bit if you want. Or you can do normal attacks. That's the only way you could do it. You can also hop off of it, of course. That works too. You can see her burst too. Let's set this up and get buffs. Yeah, there you go. It's a pretty quick burst overall. 15-second cooldown, not that bad. But it's just a basic... It looks like it's just a basic burst overall. Alright, let's finish this up right here. Just bounce on them. Yeah, this is honestly pretty fun. If you have like a fully built Kachina, you can just spam this over and over again. You see how much damage you're able to do? Yeah, that looks honestly pretty busted right there. Okay, well, since we did test out Kachina, we saw everything in her kit. Might as well go to the character herself. Okay, so this is just me going in blindly, of course, so well, specifically for constellations, because I haven't read her constellations. But we already saw how she plays. She's just a basic Geo DPS, it looks like. And also a Geo sub DPS if you want her to be a Geo sub DPS. Alright, let's see her kit here. So crit rate, crit damage, ER, pretty standard stuff, it looks like. She scales off of defense, by the way, so you should give her defense percent to maximize her damage. Okay, it looks like her weapon is Footprint of the Rainbow. Yeah, this is definitely her best weapon. This is a free-to-play craftable weapon that you can get. All you have to do is just craft it with the crafting recipe. And it gives her defense percent, which is pretty nice. So yeah, this is honestly her best pole arm. No doubt. And besides, all of her stuff scales off of defense, and her elemental skill is her main way of doing damage. So yeah, this is pretty great for her. As for artifact set, Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. This is the newest artifact set, and also the artifact set I was talking about for Mualani. So yeah, it looks like this is also going to be her best set. She can also run the other set, which gives her crit rate. But both of these are pretty good on her. As for the her other artifact set, I guess since this is pretty new to Natlin, you can't just run the defense percent artifact set. Yep, that works too. So yeah, you can just run defense percent as well, besides Scroll of the Hero of the Cinder City. This is probably going to be her best set overall. It looks like she is C0 as well, since it is a Hoyo build, and a level 8 talents. Yep, that is the basic. Alright, now let's go over her talents and constellations. Let's see what we got here. So normal attacks, it looks like she just does 4. Again, we already tested that out. Her elemental skill just lets her ride on her drill, and she does big AoE geo damage. As you saw there, she can spam the ever-living crap out of it, which is pretty nice. She can also use it as a geo construct if she is off-field, and it does AoE geo damage for her, which is pretty nice. Her burst is just pretty okay. It just does AoE geo damage based off her defense. Same thing with her drill. Her drill is based off her defense. And she gets, well, AoE attack and movement speed increase, which is pretty good. Looks pretty basic overall. She's just a basic character, it looks like. Okay, let's see her passives. So her first passive increases geo damage. Okay, that's pretty standard. Her second passive increases her defense. That's also pretty standard too. Yeah, these just look like pretty standard passives. They literally only have one sentence. That's how standard they are. And then Night Realm's Gift, that's just basically everyone's Natlin's passive talent, where you're able to get more Night Souls. And if you use it off of combat, you just get more Night Souls, and you can just do whatever you want with your Night Soul Blessing, which is pretty great. She also has kind of the same passive as Mualani, where she's able to get Natlin resources. And also you get 20 stamina restored by interacting with harvestable items, which is pretty great. So yeah, it looks like she's just a pretty standard Geo character. Honestly, I would just rank her with the other 4-star characters that are just standard DPS characters. So yeah, that's where I would just rank her, really. As for constellations, we could just take a look here. Or Constellation 1, okay, let's see what it does. When Kachina dismounts mounts or dismounts Turbo Twirly, she will absorb nearby elemental shards creating by Crystallize. Additionally, when a party member picks up a shard, 3 energy will be restored to Kachina. Okay, so this just basically makes her fit into non-Geo teams, which is pretty great. She just gets energy back, which means that she does her burst. Pretty nice. And she also absorbs the elemental shards. By the way, this combos well with, well, a character who also uses Crystallize, Navia. Yep, because as long as the other party members can collect their Crystallized shards, she's able to get her bullet stacks. So yeah, this is pretty great for Navia. But then again, Navia absorbs Crystallized stacks by just holding down her elemental skill. So this is just pretty niche. But overall, it's still pretty great. She just gets energy back. So pretty nice. Her Constellation 2. When Kachina uses Time to Get Serious, she will regain 20 Night Soul points. If there is no Turbo Twirly belonging to her on the field, she will enter Night Soul's Blessing and summon one. Okay, that's pretty great. Time to Get Serious. What is that? Her burst. Okay, so when you cast her burst, she's able to get Turbo Twirly back. That's pretty great, honestly. Yeah. And then if you are on Turbo Twirly, she's able to get 20 more Night Soul points, which means that Turbo Twirly can just be on the field longer. That's pretty great, honestly. Her Constellation 3 just increases her elemental skill by 3 levels. Okay, pretty standard. Her Constellation 4. When there are 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more opponents within the Turbo Drill field created by Time to Get Serious, the active character within the field gains a defense increase. Okay, so against 1 opponent, it just does 8%. Against 4, it does 20%. That's pretty nice. That means that she's great against mob fights on Spiral Abyss and Imaginarium Theater. That's pretty nice. Defense increase again just increases her elemental skill and burst damage, so it's pretty great overall. Her Constellation 5 increases her burst, and let's see her C6, which just makes her really good. When your active character's shield is replaced or destroyed for any reason, Kachina will deal 200% of her defense as AoE damage. Okay, so this just makes Crystallize extremely broken. It just gives her more AoE geo damage. Yeah, again, this is a great partner for Navia too. So, it looks like you do want to run Kachina in mixed comps so that she can get Crystallized reactions, and then once she is at C6, it just does AoE geo damage for every time your shield breaks, which is pretty great, honestly. So, I would say, as for my final thoughts on her, I would rank her with somewhere around like Hazo level. Yeah, she's pretty standard overall, but she is great, honestly. She's really great. So yeah. Well, anyways, there is the Kachina test run video, and that is it for, well, all the videos I have to make before, well, I have to make another Natlin video. But, time is calling me, and the game is calling me. I have to finish Natlin. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you do want to support the channel, and if you do like this video, be sure to like and subscribe down below. It really does mean a lot if you do like and subscribe. It helps to keep me motivated into making more videos. It keeps content flowing on the channel. And again, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much for the like and subscription. It really does mean a lot that you're supporting the channel. So again, thank you. And as for the comments, what do you think of Kachina? You think she's great? You think she's bad? You think she's just okay at best? Let me know in the comments down below. She is a pretty new character, honestly, and she is a 4-star character. So I am curious, what would you rank her among the 4 stars of the game? Let me know. And as always, again, thank you guys for watching this Kachina test run video. And, well, I am off to Natlin. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next gacha video.